We know Denver's building boom can be a contentious issue. A coffee shop in Denver's Five Points neighborhood found out the hard way after making a joke that really backfired. Inc. Coffee put this sign out front, happily gentrifying the neighborhood since 2014. Well, some people answered with vandalism, and there was a wave of criticism. Our Dylan Thomas is there live tonight. Dylan, broken windows, and that building has now been tagged twice with spray paint.
Jim, those we spoke with say that sign showed there was a clear disconnect between the business and those who have been in this community for decades. Tonight, while some are resorting to vandalism to show their distaste, others say they simply just want a conversation.
It's pretty offensive because gentrification isn't really a funny or light connotation around here.
Fatima Kios has called Five Points her home for most of her life, which is why she found Inc. Coffee's recent advertisement bragging about gentrification offensive.
For a lot of us, it means that people are being displaced from their homes. People that are from the community are being alienated from their own block.
We saw the change coming in, and it was drastic.
Tim Choi's family has owned Joe's Liquor for more than 30 years, one of the area's few original businesses that still remains.
It used to be more of an industrial park area, so a lot of working families.
In the last 5 years, the area has had a boom in development, with apartment complexes, breweries, and coffee shops moving in. A lifelong resident, Choi says Inc.'s advertising showed a complete disconnect with the community's roots.
I completely disagree how they handled it.
Both Choi and Kios say they hope this sign starts a dialogue in the community.
Most people are willing to be forgiving if they understand what they did.
A dialogue that doesn't include the violence or defacing of property that they've already seen.
We're not going to get our point across by being destructive. If we want people to listen to us, we have to approach in a way that people can actually hear us out.
And as you can see, since that sign went up, people have broken windows here at the coffee shop and even spray painted the building in several different locations. Those who say that's not the answer, they tell us they're going to be gathering tomorrow for a protest against this company, and they also plan to show up on Monday as well. Live in Denver, Dylan Thomas covering Colorado First.